YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah, back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about my current favorites from Amazon. Now, I don't try to make this video too frequently. I try to make it at least once a quarter, once I've gotten things that I have been really loving from Amazon. And I wanted this video to be a little bit of hair, a little bit of beauty, a little bit of lifestyle. Didn't want to be too over the place, but these are things that I have been loving recently. And I was going to start with hair first, but I decided I want to start with the thing that I have been getting the most questions about on TikTok, on Instagram, even on my YouTube channel. I talked about this mirror that I have. Everything I'm talking about, of course, is going to be linked down below. I got this mirror from Amazon. It always travels with me. It's just a travel mirror. Let me turn it on in the back so you guys can have an idea of what that means. It lights up. It can go cool light. It can go warm light. I typically like, of course, a cooler light when I'm doing my makeup. However, that is what this mirror is. What it runs on is USB. So what I do is I charge it. So I put the little USB charger on the side, charge it before I go on a trip. And then I utilize it on said trip. I am somebody who likes to do my makeup not standing up. I like to sit down most of the time, and most of the times the bathroom is the main place where you can do your makeup, who has that beautiful lighting, and the lighting is good, although not on a cruise ship. Don't trust that cruise ship bathroom lighting. This comes in handy if you want to sit down and be like me. I like to sit sedentary when I'm doing my makeup, and this comes in handy. So I got a lot of questions about it. It's very sleek, very thin, fits in my backpack when I pack my carry-on. And yes, that is this mirror. Now, next, going into hair, I'm going to be talking about 3 Olaplex products. You can get it from Sephora, or I think Ulta also carries Olaplex now. I've also seen it at my local beauty supply store. I think there was a time when Olaplex was a little bit more restricted in where you could buy it, but now it's on Amazon, Sephora. Even your local beauty supply store has it. But I made an Olaplex video a few months ago, right when my stylist had canceled my hair appointment. I ran to the store and got some Olaplex products because I know that's what she utilizes on my hair. I got the entire line and I did a test of it. Now, since then, it's been almost 9 months since then. I've really gotten to play around with it and utilize the products that I actually like and not repurchase the products that I haven't liked. So the 3 top Olaplex products that I've loved: number 3, which is the Hair Perfector. I don't apply this all the time, but when I do love it. I do like the number 5, which is that conditioner. And then I also love the number 8, which is that deeper kind of conditioner for your hair. I also like number 4, which is that shampoo. I just don't have it with me. I keep my shampoo typically in the shower with me. So I like 3, 4, 5, and 8. You know, I had the oil. Wasn't a big fan. That Bond Smoother, the number 6. I own it. I utilize it, but it's not one of my favorite must-have products. For the Hair Perfector, I do combine this with Zero. I don't consider Zero one of my top favorite products, but I do combine this with Zero for that extra oomph. I really wasn't a big fan of that shampoo at first because I was like, all this money for a shampoo, because these products are not super cheap. I'm used to a $5 shampoo. However, a little goes a long way with the lather of that Olaplex number 4. My next product, I don't even know if you can tell from this video. I wonder if it'll zoom in and let you kind of see a little bit that I have barely any of this left. It is the Camille Rose Coconut Water Leave-In Detangling Hair Treatment. I've purchased this so many times from Amazon. At the top, I think of the screen, it tells you how many times you purchased it. 3 times. Last time was September 9th. I use this product almost every other day on my hair, the hair that I have in right now. It has been phenomenal for this human hair. You guys know I have a vlog with it. I have a styling video. I'll link the purchasing of the hair down below. I'll link the stylist who did it down below. I get questions about this hair every single time. but I like this product for this hair. Pretty much the only thing that I have been utilizing on this hair. So my hair right now is in this drying phase, but what I do, I spray it with water, I put that product on. It's essentially a wash and go, but I'm just using that detangling cream and that's it. I love this. I love it even on my real hair. You guys have seen me use it on a battle of the wash and goes for my own actual hair. So I've loved this product for a while, but it's coming in clutch at this exact moment for this exact hair. Now, the next Amazon favorite is a hair I tried, was it this quarter or last quarter? But it is those Amazon Box Goddess braids. I've gotten so much love on that video. So many comments from you guys saying, I bought that hair. I love that hair. You were right about that hair. So many people saying, I don't like the hair, but I also didn't buy it from your link. And so that's why I say, I'm linking exactly the product that I purchased. If you go into Amazon and type Goddess box braids, a lot of vendors will come up. I can't guarantee every single one of those is going to perform the same. If you bought it from a different vendor, a different avenue than I did, I can't guarantee it. And you might be like, well, it looks the same. It is probably the same. It's coming from the same place. Maybe it is. Take that chance. But all I can validate is on what I actually purchased. And what I actually purchased worked really well, looked really good, lasted really long. And I have to say, one of my top Amazon hair. Now, I've gotten a lot of comments, or not a lot, but at least a few that have said, is there a chance that you would do your Amazon top favorite hair? I haven't tried enough hair from Amazon to do that. And quite honestly, not enough good hair. Like, I've purchased the hair from Amazon, the Authentic Ocean Wave, wasn't a huge fan of that. I purchased the last hair that I had in before this, the Ziggy Curl from Amazon. You guys know I showed you screenshots of where the seller just didn't get it to me on time. I'm not going to recommend you buy something from Amazon that I had a bad purchasing experience for. So I just need a little bit more pleasant hair experiences from Amazon before I recommend more. You guys know in the past I've been hesitant to give you Amazon hair recommendations simply because I hate how they steal my photos. I hate how they steal anybody who's a content creator's photos when they're not even wearing a similar hair. They have a photo of me wearing the Bobbi Boss Go-Go Curl for an ocean wave. If you look at the 4 photos, none of us even look all the same, and you stole our photos. So I'm not a big fan. And again, it's not Amazon doing this. When I say Amazon, it's not Amazon the site, it's the vendors. I just wish there was more strict vendor regulation on things like this where they can't. I did reach out to the seller and I did get my photo taken down. It wasn't a huge fight. They were like, oh, we're so sorry. We would love to send you some hair. Please don't. Please don't. Just take my photo down. Take my photo down. But it's just, I can't catch them all. This was one that was sent to me by my mother, and she happened to catch this. I'm not on Amazon like every day, let me see if I'm out there. No. So if you guys ever see me, please DM me so I can take my photo down. But again, not saying Amazon is not a good option to buy your hair from. I'm just sometimes sullied to Amazon because being a creator, my photo could be out there for something that I did not ever try. And you guys could click it because you see, oh, Leah said, they got Leah? Oh, let me buy this. Leah ain't had nothing to do with that. Leah ain't had nothing to do with that hair. The next thing I love are these Hero Mighty Patch for your pimples, for your acne and all of that. I think in the last quarter, I had a little bit more acne, but I was a lot more stressed. I had a lot of stress acne. I think at the beginning of like my cruise vlog, you saw it. There was a couple other vlogs where I shot and I just had in my regular areas right here and right here and maybe right here. Sometimes I get it. Those are my core pimple areas and I've been a lot less stressed. I won't say a lot less stress. I've been managing my stress a lot better this quarter. However, what helped me last quarter was these acne patches. Next thing on my list is this fashion tape. Why didn't nobody tell me that double-sided tape comes in so much handy? I didn't plan this, but today I have it on my bra and my dress to kind of hold it in place because you have those moments where your bra wants to move over this way, the dress wants to stay. I have that happen so often that I was like, let me get something for that. And if you can see, I put one on the back, one on the front. If I lift it, it's very attached. Like it's very attached to it, which I really like. 50 strips come in here. I've also used it for my dress that I had on and my last vlog, it has a slit that if it goes, it can go up. That slit can go up to where you can see my underwear. That slit be slitting, honey. So I put a couple of pieces in that slit so that it didn't rise up too much. So it has multiple uses. If you want to keep a belt in place, a belt that might slide a little bit, you might want to keep a belt in place. You want to keep some sleeves cuffed that keep rolling down, something like that. Get you double-sided tape. It's pretty affordable. I got the 50 strips pack of that. Probably only used like 7 so far. So a little goes a long way. Now, while we're on the topic of fashion, this Amazon dupe for the Skims dress, if you know, Kim Kardashian has her always sold out lounge dress that's gonna run you over, what, $70 on her site. Amazon has a dupe for it that truly, to me, it feels very dupe-ish. It's giving what needs to be given in the lounge dress department. And last but not least, what I've been loving are some shoes. These are 2 different colors, as you can tell. One's a gray color, one's a pure white color. I am not a sneaker person. I don't wear sneakers. You can't go in my closet and find, a bunch of Nikes. I'm not a sneaker head. These are probably my only 2. I do have a pair of Keds that I really like, but I got them because I think they're Betsy Johnson and they're Kate Spade, and they're like colorful. I love those little sneakers, but I got them for aesthetic, not for walking purposes. So when I'm walking or anything, I'll be putting on Crocs, I'll be putting on all kinds of shoes. But I realized when I went to, was it New York or Chicago, that I really did like my Adidas like cloud foam shoes. Now I got these from Amazon, so much so that I bought them in white, and I've been loving these shoes. Again, it's for times when I need like a closed toe. I'm gonna do a lot of walking. I don't need the flip-flops. I don't need my slides. This is a time for me to put on my big girl shoes. I like these shoes, so I bought them in these. I'm gonna probably buy another pair in black as well. So I got like a gray, white, and black. All my neutrals. You know I love a good could wear with multiple things type items. Also, one last honorary mention I want to put in is I've recently bought like a dresser. My dresser that I've had in my room, you've seen it in my room tour, got it from IKEA. It was coming apart, and it's not the fact that it's IKEA made, which are probably like those cheap IKEA products. It was that I made that, and I know I messed up. I knew from very Jump Street that I messed up somewhere, but with IKEA, you don't know if you messed up on step 3, step 17, step 34, and if you messed up on step 17, it can really mess up the operations from then on. I think I messed up at step 17 somewhere, and that dresser was hanging on by a thread these last, 3 years that I've had that dresser, so I just needed something new, but I knew that I didn't want a full-on item because one, I bought most of my other stuff in my bedroom to match that dresser. Like I really was like, I want something that matches that great aesthetic of my dresser. And my next move, I want to be into a home. So I want to have, a new bedroom set for my home. So I didn't want to make a huge monetary investment into another $100 plus dresser that could change and the aesthetic could change when I move into my next place. So I got a nice little, it's under $100. I think it was roughly like $70 dresser. I needed something that was going to fit my TV because my TV does rust on it. So I needed something that could accommodate a 50-inch. And this is my new dresser. It's 6 drawers. They're pretty deep drawers. It's a dark gray color, so it does still match the gray aesthetic that I have going on. I have enjoyed it. I liked it. It's a little bit lower than my dresser was, but it's not too low so that my stuff is on the floor. So if you're looking for like a temporary solution, you have a college student who's looking for like that futon, cheap dresser type combo. They're not looking for their $600 bedroom set type situation just yet. This is a good little temporary solution. Those have been my Amazon favorites for this quarter. Anything that you've been loving on Amazon, let me know down below. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up even if you didn't. We want all the love and support over here on this channel, as well as we want you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything I do over here. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at LeaLavon89, TikTok at LeaLavon, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Steady on time, yeah, don't be late, no. Said I'm in love.